my loving wife went to Yale University, which is like brag much. I know. Thank you for wooing. That's very nice. Went to Yale, and then the girl I was dating before that, my ex-girlfriend, went to Columbia. And I know. And I went to the State University of New York at Fredonia. So thank you. So I'm just like in here like pulling in Ivy League pussy, you know, like pulling in the babes. And I don't know how. I don't make a lot of money. I own like one fun jumpsuit. Like I don't know. It's the charisma. That's what it really is. But I went to SUNY Fredonia and I loved it. I think SUNY schools are great. I love it so much. I went for a degree in musical theater with a minor in creative writing. So, all right, well, I already don't feel great about it, but you didn't have to say, oh boy. I feel like that you think that I can't hear, but you're there, you're right there. You're like right there, oh boy. Yeah, I know. That's why I have one jumpsuit, I know. It's not the most lucrative career path. That's the thing. You follow your dreams, which is great, and everyone should do that. I very much encourage everyone to do that. But yeah, musical theater and creative writing, not the most lucrative career path, you know? You graduate with your musical theater degree, and then it's not like you immediately like go into the workforce, like hired immediately at the musical theater factory, like the union, like, it's hard. It's hard. You gotta do your best. You gotta find a path for yourself. And I really didn't know what to do with my degree, but I knew that I was like a fun gal and I liked working with kids. So for a long time, I was working full-time as a nanny. And I really enjoyed working as a nanny because I don't know if anybody in here has worked as a nanny before, has worked in childcare, has kids, has seen a kid, but toddlers are the best because their brains are like not formed at all. So fun to hang out with. They're like unwell. They're very unwell. So I really enjoyed watching babies and toddlers because I was like, oh my God, their brains are just like so unwell. I love that. And I used to be nannying when I was still living in Rochester. In 2013, when I first started comedy, my very first year of comedy, which was 12 long years ago, I was nannying for a little 2-year-old, and his mom told him that I was doing stand-up comedy, which was like a wild concept to his brain, you know, because he's 2, he doesn't understand things in general. And she was like, yeah, after Madelein babysits you, then at night she goes out and she tells people jokes. And he thought that was so cool and exciting that he wanted to then learn to tell jokes. But as I mentioned, he was 2, so he didn't quite understand the joke writing structure. And there was one time that I really want to tell you guys about, and I have told this joke a lot, so if you've heard it before, just like, shut the fuck up, because it's really good and people like it. So there was one time where I was babysitting this little 2-year-old. He was supposed to be taking a nap, but then I saw him pop up on the baby monitor, and those baby monitors, I don't know if you guys have seen those like infrared baby monitors, where they pop up and it's like, the demon, you know? The demon's here. They're like staring into it. It's like the fucking Grudge. You're like, what's happening? Like, they're like, you have 7 days. You're like, you're 2 years old. So he popped up. He was like, Madelein, come back. And I was like, oh my God, what's up? So I went upstairs. I was like, what's up? And he said, listen to my joke. Oh, okay. That sounds good. And he goes, knock, knock. And I said, who's there? And then very close to my face in the dark, he whispered, teeth. Cool. Incredible stuff. And I was like, teeth, okay. Teeth who? Where are you going with this? And then he licked his finger and kind of just ran it down my cheek. So like I said, toddlers are very unwell. And he whispered in my ear and he said, aren't you glad I didn't say Madelein? And I was like, okay, cool. This is the world's tiniest serial killer. He's right here in front of me. Or he's gonna get very famous, and when he does his arena tours, doing his knock-knock jokes about murdering women, I can open for him in 20 years. In 20 years' time, if I play my cards right.